After the recent earthquake, Napa County opened its Emergency Operations Center almost right away, but not where they had planned to do so.
Our normal EOC is in the board chambers, and that would not work. Everything up was down, and all the ceiling tiles and other things that were hidden by the ceiling tiles were down.
The Board of Supervisors chambers that has served as an emergency operations center in the past was severely damaged.
We decided we would go down to the sheriff's office, and we had heard from the sheriff that it was in pretty good shape.
The first 24 hours after the quake were hectic, no doubt.
Job one was finding out where everybody's going.
There was a lot of communication within that first 24 hours to get ready.
The clear span of control and reporting helps you keep track of all those million things that are moving around.
And there was a new obstacle about every 4 hours.
The county that you might usually share with is the county next door. They might also be impacted, because Solano did take a hit as well.
But within a day or so, both Solano and Napa counties were able to turn their attention to the long term.
Figuring out how we hold this together while we then meet the needs of our community and move on with our long-term plans.
Even though Napa County had several buildings that were still out of commission.
This earthquake was large enough to be catastrophic, but it wasn't so large it created a lot of immediate catastrophic impact. And so after that first 24 hours, things began to stabilize.
If you only have one building and you're ousted from one building, what do you do? What is your backup plan?
We had regular outgoing communication emails to all of our staff. Even though some of them weren't in play or weren't working, they knew and understood what our situation was, both with our buildings, in our community, whatever. And so having that real-time information alleviates some of the trauma related to the unknown.
We will be providing a lot of support for their jail as inmates are literally transferred physically to our facilities.
So with a little help from its friends, Napa has been able to maintain critical functions and take on a new workload related to the earthquake, all while working from crowded conditions in the facilities that are still safe to use. In our final segment in this series, we'll wrap up the response and recovery efforts so far.
It was a very good feeling in the sense that as I drove through the community, everybody was out checking on one another.